Hello there YouTube and FF fans. Right, now we're going to jump straight in today. This is the Marauder Rank 3 hunts. Now, today we are in Upper Lanarcia. I'm currently at Camp Bronze Lake, over here. Now, the stone shells, if you have seen the White Mage video, it's exactly the same principle. They're over in Oakwood. So, if you haven't, it's called recovering it. Right, so what you want to do is TP to Camp Bronze Lake, if you can. If you can't, TP to Aleport in West Lanarcia and run straight up, and it'll take you directly to where you need to go, which is the Oakwood side of Upper Lanarcia. If you haven't, or you want to TP to Camp Bronze Lake, which is the right side, it's the right hand side, I should say. What you gotta do is go straight down to the ferry. Right, so now at the ferry, talk to the ferry skipper. Pay him his Jill. Right, and now we are at Oakwood. We are on the Oakwood side of the ferry docks. And as soon as you come out of the ferry docks, stone shells are on your right. Now, if you did watch the White Mage video, and this is just recapping it for yourself. There was a fate here last time. As you can see, it's not here this time. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to aggro a few shells together. Because, why the fuck not? Right. Now, I don't really want to tomahawk them all because they're all half dead now. Right, so I've got 4 shells on me. I'm going to aggro them again. Make sure they stay on me. Put my axe away. Right. Melee attacks up to now. So, first of all, you need 4 of them to get your 6.3k XP. The coordinates for them are 13x, 24y. Right. So, looks to me straightforward and simple, just melee characters. That's helpful. You know, just overpower them to death. Right. Now, you may notice I've upgraded the gear since I've got the Moogle axe. It's beautiful, the Moogle axe. And gear's changed a little bit. But anyway, right. So that is the stone shell. Right, so now we're into the second part, the second mission, mission 22 I should say, for the diseased Trent. Now I have TP'd to Hawthorne Hut in the East Shroud for this. If you don't have it, go to Old Gridania, go to the northeast ferry docks, it's West Shore Pier, and then run over, get the aetherite, sorted. You should have it by now. You should definitely have it. Right, so the diseased Trent is in the bramble patch. So what you want to do is, once you're at the aetherite, head down the hill into the hollowed out tree trunk. Now this is the same location as the White Mage one, Conjurer White Mage. If you have or need, if you have watched that video of mine or you need it, it's the same place. Right, so once you've gone through the first one, which is north of the town, go through the second one, which is north still, into where the Bramble Patch sign is. The coordinates are 1723. I'm just going to write that down 1 second. 1723. Editing reasons. I'm writing them down. Right, so diseased treants are all over the place. There is 4 to 5 in this area, I believe. So they are literally where this Bramble Patch sign is. I'm just going to make that a bit smaller, give us a bit more screen space. And then let's get attacking with these bad boys. Right, so I'll aggro 2 of them together. Make sure they're just on me. Right, frontal cones. Wide frontal cones. Which did fuck all. Right, so I'm going to say they are paralyzation actually. No. High damage. I'm going to say high damage. Possibly a stun. Yeah, stun. High damage, possibly a stun. The frontal cones are, well, if you only attack one of them, you're going to have a job running out of it. If you go sideways, so just go straight past it. Right. Now they've also got the point blank circle AoEs, which, well, they're the stuns. They're going to stun you. Right, so frontal cones, I would suggest running into them. like literally so you're behind them. If you only have one on you at a time, you're going to be perfectly fine. But other than that, just run out of the point blank circle AoEs and you'll be perfectly fine. Right, so for that you need, let's go to 3, you need 4 of them for 6.5k XP. Now once again the coordinates are 1723. Just go over here. The entrance to them is 1723. But the majority of them will be at 1623, as that's sort of the centre point of this area. So as soon as I jump off the rock, there you go, 1623. There's another one here. There's another one down there behind the wild boar. That's that. Right, we're going to move on to the Yasin Scavenger now. Okay, so now we have moved over to Westthalen for the 23rd mission, which is the Yasin Scavenger. Now, this guy's in the Footfalls, which is this whole area up to Cape, kind of up to Cape Westwind, like half of the Imperial Outpost is the start of Westwind. Up here is still like the Moon Drip and the Patatas piece is still Footfalls technically, and that is exactly where the Yasin Scavengers are, literally. At the piece, kind of, that's the Patras pieces where the frogs are, but they're pretty much at the same place. So what I'm going to do, what you need to do is TP to Horizon. You've definitely been here. Definitely been here, because you've definitely been Vesper Bay. Right, so what you want to do is TP to Horizon, go west out of the town, and then north, and follow it north until, head west out of Horizon, and then go north as soon as you get to Vesper Bay. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to fast forward this a little bit. Okay, so now that we're here, it gets a bit more interesting. We've gone through Vesper Bay, and now we're going north. Just go through the little outpost. Now the boogies should not aggro on you now, because you should be at least 25. Around 25. So you want to keep heading through this area. Ignore everything unless it attacks you. And then just fucking run. Run the hell through. Now we're into the sort of end of the Footfalls. Into the little cave. Now, this is also part of this area is in a trial, I believe it is. Is it? There you go. Level 15 Guild Hest, basic training, enemy strongholds. You will come through this area in the Guild Hest, so it will look familiar. Let's just minimize the map a little bit. Right. You need 4 of them for your 6.7k XP. So we're going to run in here, and we're going to aggro a few, because that is what I do. Just going to put sprint on because... Come on over here, you two. I've got 3. That'll do for the time being. Bring it over here so none of them sort of bugger off. Right. Now they do kind of look disgusting. They have no eyes for a start. It looks like they have no eyes at least. Right. So the Yasin Scavengers. Let's just go back to that. You need 4 of them for your 6.7k XP, is that? Yeah, 6.7k. Oh, it just looks like melee at the moment. With the level it is, it's got a bit of health, but sorry about that. Right, so sorry about that. The dog's barking, I had to sort of cut it out. Right, so they're a melee class, you need 4 of them. There's no AoEs, they don't have any dots or anything to get you. The coordinates for them are 14x, 8y. That's all there is to say about them, really. Just be careful of the area, don't pull too many, because, well, they're going to hit hard if you're at the level. So, just like anything else, really, attack them from a distance as much as you can with a Tomahawk. And then when they get to you, pop your cooldowns. If you have the Gladiator, cross-class a few skills might help you, like Flash and Convalence. You never know, someone might just run past and heal you. But Foresight is very good, as well as Bloodbath. Right, so 14.8 is the coordinates for those. I'm going to go into the South Shroud now for the Redbellied Lassner. Okay, so now we are in the South Shroud, going after the 24th mission, which is the Redbellied Lassner. I had to think about that for a second. A Lassner. Now, these are in a little camp together, like the goblins usually are, and the Lancer, there's only one of them at a time, I think. There is a fate that usually spawns on them, creating more, obviously. So, gotta be careful. Right, so we're in the South Shroud. The easiest way, if you TP to Camp Tranquil and run north, but if you haven't got down there yet, you'll have to TP to Quarry Mill and run across to Barracan's, what's it called now? Buscaran's Drusters, which is the little town outpost in the upper paths. Now, what you want to do if you're there is head to coordinates 1522, which is this little sort of cul-de-sac, that no man's hovel. So you want to head south out of the town and then sort of jump into the forest. Now, the wind sprites won't attack you, so you can kind of ignore them. Just jump around this branch. Come on, jump on, right. The does won't attack you either. So you want to run into no man's hovel. And they're going to be here, chilling out in their little broken down house. Now, because obviously we're Marauder / warrior, we have the Tomahawk skill. So jump on the fence, be very sneaky, and pull him out. Jump back up the fence. Right, come on. The guy himself, the enemy, is a pugilist. So what I would suggest to do is pull him out of the way of the lookouts, because I believe they're archers. So they'll obviously range. Alright, so is a pugilist, a monk, whatever. I can't remember what the other class is. Class, not the job. So for this you need 4. So if the fate isn't on, it's going to take you a bit of time. So I'd suggest pulling him out, killing him as quick as you can, and then once he's dead, you can train on the lookouts. Just kill them for the extra XP. While you wait for the last one to spawn again. So as you can see now that he's been attacking me, he doesn't have any AoEs, so that's helpful. He just hits hard. Right, so that's 4 of those. Once again, the coordinate is 1522.